I'm Jim, and this is Jim's Fix-It Shop, and I want to talk to you about warranties. Lifetime warranties, are they really lifetime, or are they just single replacement? Like Craftsman, you could take a ratchet down there once a month and get a brand new one. But what is the real story behind rigid tools? They say when you buy them from Home Depot, you send in the paperwork for a lifetime replacement warranty. You have to send in the paperwork, and you will receive a letter from them stating that it has been registered. If you don't get that letter, you have to get a hold of them and tell them just to make sure it gets registered. The batteries on my drills are starting to get very weak. One of them won't charge at all. So, went down to Home Depot and I talked to them. Now they sell Ryobi, DeWalt, Makita, Milwaukee, which is supposed to be big name. I bought a Milwaukee hammer drill and literally drilled 20 holes and burnt that drill up. But I had it for a year and 2 months. They warranted them for a year. They wouldn't do a thing. I said, well, I'll never buy another Milwaukee tool. So then I checked in and I found this thing on Rigid about the service agreement. So I said, okay, we'll try it. So I bought a kit. It was after Father's Day, and I got the drill and an impact driver. Now I'm thinking, what in the world do you want an impact driver for? But it works awesome. If you've got screws in like a deck outside that are more or less rusted in, this baby will spin them out. If you're trying to put screws into something and you're having trouble, the heads won't sink, this thing will shoot the heads right through the top board and it'll come out the bottom. This thing is an awesome tool, and I thought I would never use it. So I go down to Home Depot and I said, you know, my batteries are bad, what do I do? And they said, and this was in Muskegon. They said, well, we send them to Grand Haven, they send them in. He said, if you want to save a couple days, drive them down to Grand Haven yourself, which is only 15-20 minutes. And I had to go to Grand Haven anyway to go to my son-in-law's sheet metal business. So I stopped in there and they said, well, we don't do anything with them. He said, here's a phone number. Call it up and tell them what's going on. So I said, well, okay, that way I can talk to the source and I don't get any of these second or third opinions. Because the guy in the Muskegon store told me, he says, once you send these in and get a replacement, they're no longer warranted. And I said, well, that stands to reason. I mean, nobody else warranties their tools like Rigid does. No other tool company on the market have I found that offers something like this. So I called the lady up and she says, what's the serial numbers? And I gave her the serial number and she looked up my service agreement. She said, yep, you registered it. She said, do you have the batteries and the charger in front of you? And I said, well, yeah. She says, put the battery on the charger and tell me what light is on and what color is it. Well, I must have had an older charger because it doesn't have any lights outside of two. One tells you the thing is on and the other tells you when the battery is charged. I put this bad battery on here and this has lights on it on the front. It's supposed to be 4 of them. One lights up. Charger tells me that it's fully charged. I take it off. One light's on and it goes dead right away. It says, okay, I'll send you new batteries. So she asked me to verify my address. I got the new batteries about 3 days later. Here's one. The other one's still in the box. And she says, now as soon as you get them batteries, call me up and tell me the serial numbers on the bottom of the new batteries. I said, well, what's that for? She says, I'll add it to your service agreement and the new ones are guaranteed for life. So I said, so I can keep getting new batteries for life every time they go bad. He says, well, of course you can. Now, I did not believe that I don't see how they can afford to do that. This drill combo set I bought was, like I said, right after Father's Day. They had a bunch of them left over, and it seems like it was $120. Both drills, 2 batteries, and a charger. Everything is warranted for life. The charger, the drills, the batteries. Why would anybody buy any tool other than a rigid tool? Now, they cover everything under their service agreements. My air nailers I bought, they're rigids. Shop vacs, circular saws. They have table saws. They have band saws. They make any power or hand tool, stationary tools that are on the market today, excuse me, and they all have a lifetime service agreement on them. You will literally never buy another cordless battery operated drill in your life. I don't care if you're 10 years old. They will back them up forever. I don't know how they can afford to do it. Maybe it's because the volume that they're selling of these tools. I don't know. Sears, lifetime guarantee on all their hand tools. Only hand tools. No battery operated power tools. No electric power tools. Stationary tools. None of that stuff. Just hand tools are guaranteed for life. Rigid also has a complete line of hand tools. I'm telling you, you're going to want to go down to Home Depot and check out the tools that they sell if you're in the market for buying new stuff and you don't ever want to buy it twice. This is the only tool that I buy in my shop from now on will be rigid tools. So if you keep watching, you're going to see more and more rigid tools popping up in my shop in days to come. So that's all today. I just wanted to let you know that when they say this stuff is guaranteed for life, they mean it. They're not just going to give you one replacement and then that's the end of the warranty. They're going to cover them forever. I just don't know how they can do it. So that's it. Short and sweet. I just wanted to let you know if you're in the market for tools, hey, check them out. I am not supported or get anything out of this outside of the pleasure of owning a good tool that I know is going to last longer than I'm gonna. So until next time, work safe, have fun, and check out these tools. We'll talk to you later.